Buffalo man who turned 65 last month has a very unique place in history.
Al Nachreiner is the oldest of the nation's baby boomers. Senior correspondent Rich Newberg joins us now for a look at his life. Rich.
That's right. Al Nachreiner has seen a lot of changes in his life, from the post-war 50s and the happy days through the Kennedy assassination and the decade of change in the 1960s. The nation's first baby boomer would like to go back to simpler times.
Less than a year after the guns were silenced in World War II, Al Nachreiner was born a second after midnight on January 1st, 1946.
When I was introduced to somebody, I was introduced as my New Year's baby.
She'll get it.
But Al would become known as one of the nation's very first so-called baby boomers, who has now reached another milestone at age 65.
I never really thought much of it.
He came from a working-class Western New York family. His father was a bagger in a feed mill. But young Al's dreams were focused on the baseball diamond. Mickey Mantle was a hero. Al became known for his fastball pitching for Burgard Vocational and was aiming for the major leagues.
Yeah, I thought it was my dream to get there, but it never materialized.
Al has worked in the folding box industry here in Buffalo for 43 years, and at age 65, he's still working.
I already took some out.
And his work ethic is greatly appreciated.
I think he brings that work ethic that comes from that generation.
Al's life took a tragic turn when the love of his life, wife Alice, died in July of 2008.
Yeah, that's the most tragic thing in my life.
The golden years for Al Nachreiner have not been easy. He needs surgery for arthritic knees, but won't have it done until he retires. But his place in history is secured as one of the first baby boomers. Mayor Byron Brown proclaimed his birthday as Al Nachreiner Day in Buffalo.
We just say Al Nachreiner Day, you know, and then people are like, oh my God, I can't believe I know you and your dad's so, like, famous. I'm like, yeah, my dad.
A lot of love in that family. Al still loves Elvis. He loves the old rock and roll and says just doesn't understand the new stuff. And he longs for the days when things weren't so complicated. His growing up years, he says, were friendlier, more trusting times when you didn't have to lock your doors. Reporting live in the studio, Rich Newberg, News 4.